Hello and welcome. So today I want to use this video to do two things. One is to share my biggest tip on how to get a house that is in chaos to be in order. And the second one is to show you my dishwasher magnets. Thought they go hand in hand, these things, because that's what these magnets are all about. I've got them on a cooking sheet at the moment so that I could hold them all up and show you the different colours. Now, on to the tip about how to get your house in order. So, I've personally actually had a lot of chronic pain over the years, so I understand that it is really easy for your place to get out of control, and that once it's out of control, it is overwhelming to get it back in order. I understand that as you walk into different rooms, the anxiety level can just increase. And it's just too much to be able to go, how am I going to get it in order? So my tip on how to do that is to do one thing a day in the same room. So what I mean by that is pick the room that is bothering you the most. Let's say it's the bathroom. The one thing a day might be to clean maybe one panel of the shower, because maybe for you cleaning the entire shower is too much. You just don't have the strength, the energy, the pain endurance. When chronic pain is that bad, it can literally be too painful and flare up the injury too much to clean the entire shower. So then you pick something that is within your capability of doing. So as I said, that might be one shower panel. It might even be half a shower panel. You've got to pick what works for you. Or maybe it will be throw out one bag of rubbish, one bag of trash, depending on what country you're in. Another thing might be maybe the idea of going, oh, what's one thing I'm going to do is not quite the way you process information, and you're going, oh, what do you mean by that? So maybe what would work for you is to set a timer, like a stopwatch, and put it on for 15 minutes and go, okay, for this 15 minutes, I am staying in this room and cleaning just this room. The reason for why I say in the same room is because when the entire house is in chaos, if you're doing little bits and pieces in all the different rooms, you don't see the house come under control. But if you stay in the one room and just work on the one room, doing one task a day, within a couple of weeks, you're going to see this room go from chaos to in order. And that seeing it in order is what it's going to give you the motivation to keep going throughout the rest of the house. But if you keep getting distracted, going from room to room, it's really hard to get that motivation. The other reason why I say one thing a day is because anyone that's had chronic pain, mental health, any of these different things, you know that you have good days and you have bad days. So the idea of one thing, it's what works for you with your life, of what you can achieve on a bad day. Because I don't know about you, but for me, when I had pain flare-ups, to think of going and vacuuming the whole house, not possible. It physically, even if I wanted to, not possible. But if I go, okay, all I have to do today is go vacuum that one room, that's it, then I can do that. That was achievable. And that meant instead of having a day where I didn't do anything and then those days rolled over into weeks or longer, instead, by doing that one task, maybe over that 2-week period, all of a sudden that's 14 tasks that I wouldn't have otherwise done. And then, so that's for a bad day. But then on a good day, motivation kicks in. And when you start seeing things come into order, it's like, oh, okay, now that I've done the task for that room, maybe I'll straighten up this thing in the other room. Maybe I'll put this away. But that's for on good days when you've got that little bit more motivation, a little bit more energy. And on bad days, you don't need to worry about it. And there is something that happens for me when I actually achieve the goal. It's like a whole woohoo! And that is what motivates to keep going on. So that's where these magnets come into play. So I'll pull one off. They're quite thin little magnets. And on these little magnets, we've got different words. So on that, we've got one side that is clean. Hopefully that's a bit self-explanatory. The dishes are clean. They are ready to be unloaded. So maybe for yourself, if unloading a whole dishwasher is a bit much, you know, every time you go in the kitchen to grab a glass, to grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, grab some food, whatever it is, every time you go in there, it's clean. You can unload a couple of dishes. Then once it's fully unloaded, you can flip it over to dirty, and then that way you know that that what's in the dishwasher is dirty, and you, instead of putting the dishes on the bench, they can go straight into the dishwasher. And once the dishwasher is full, the way I use the next one of drying is as soon as I turn the dishwasher on, I flip it over to drying. The reason for that is sometimes the dishes can take a while to dry after the dishwasher is on. If when I've walked into the kitchen the dishwasher is on, it's pretty clear what's going on. It's running. But if I've come in afterwards and it's finished the cycle and it's turned off, everything like that, this tells me that it's on drying, and I'm just waiting for it before it comes over to clean. Now at the present moment, I am only shipping these within Australia. So that's at the time of the recording. That may change in the future, I'm not sure. But if you're within Australia and you would like to purchase one of these magnets, have a look in the description below, and I've added some links to where I'm actually selling them to where you can purchase them. I really hope that these tips actually help you in regards to getting your house in order. Please leave a comment below and let me know how you go. A lot of people, when I've tried it and when I've talked some of my other friends into trying it, I guarantee the first week people are like, what's going on? I see no change. This is too much. I don't believe you. But with myself and with my friends, within 2 weeks of doing a task in the same room, we saw it come under control. So I'm just asking, try this method. Try pushing through that first week. Obviously use common sense, and I'm not asking you to push through injuries. No, that's not a good idea. But yeah, if it's just if it's in regards to mindset and motivational, just try that first week of just trying and see what happens. Test the theory and see if by the end of the second week that room is in order and that your motivation to tidy the entire place has increased. I hope you have a lovely day.